So definitely a little bit like Sports Authority and 2017 definitely like for my experience such as that first. So I began lifting up more weights and physically building more muscle strength into my arms and same thing like my left one too to harden it a little bit more than I do right now to physically build up more muscle inside the arm and physically too definitely with left. I'm pretty much definitely diabetic, so pretty much definitely from my experience. So that's a white device thing. So pretty much for my experience such as that, I began lift up a little bit like 50 and a little bit like 50 times the weight over time. And pretty much after 2017, I began to go over thicker sports and goods. I kept on building a little bit muscle right here, physically, mentally, toughen up a little bit more on my own muscles, and definitely building more power into them. Then first, when I went to Sports Authority, further notice definitely in 2017, definitely for sports sticker goods, definitely I hit the hardest boxing post. And physically, I started working on lifting a little bit left, right, left, left, right. Definitely physically, mentally work on my punches. And physically, it posts a building big ass muscle and pounding side pack a punch. Definitely right into your left and right hooks to focus a little bit more into your muscles and spirit, and definitely physically, mentally, and hardening. Twice as definitely, especially to build up more muscle and a little bit inside your back and a little bit like keeping your whole jawline and definitely such things inside your own body. And further notice, definitely, I went to my Uncle Alvin's basement, definitely when I was over his house. I was carrying a big heavy weight that was 50 and a little bit heavier than usual. And pretty much I was carrying a big, heavy metal piece. That means it's completely supposed to give you a big wreck. That means you gotta work out on your spinal cord a little bit with your back muscles and physically show some backbone inside there and a little bit more lifting, more physically heavy set weights. Then I went to Planet Fitness definitely to run on the treadmill for 20 hours to increase my leg strength and definitely for my experience such as that for sure, definitely to build up more leg strength and more spirit inside my own ankles so I can do something more capable than anybody else could. Definitely to put more energy inside the whole thing mentally and spirit, and definitely to get myself all a little bit worked up inside to building more muscle and physically more backbone. So, that's all you gotta do is start training differently. So, to build more power into your whole body and spirit differently to harden yourself a little bit more.